Have you ever experienced the gift of someone being incredibly kind to you? I was in the 5th grade and I was sitting at the bottom of a sprawling, vibrant green hill during recess. I could smell the freshly cut grass and I could hear the children screaming with excitement as they got a break from the classroom. It was a perfect spring day in Massachusetts. The sun was out, the sky was clear blue, with just a few clouds that looked like white clusters of cotton candy. I was sitting on the sidelines waiting for the next game of Red Rover to start. As the next round of teams were being selected, as usual, my feeling of being unworthy grew, as I was always the last girl picked for the team. Having been born with a rare vascular disorder that caused my left leg and toes to be deformed, purple in color, and causing chronic pain, being athletic was not my strong suit. The captain of one of the teams said, "Come on, Steph, I guess we're stuck with you." With that said, Marcy, a smart, athletic, and pretty girl who every girl wanted to be her best friend, approached the captain and said, as cool as a cucumber, "From now on, Steph goes on my team." That day was the start of Marcy doing for me what the writers in the tune Drops of Jupiter wrote, your best friend always sticking up for you. But when I was a sophomore in high school, my dad announced that his job promotion was moving us from a small town outside of Boston to sunny California. Beaches, shorts, and bathing suits? Are you kidding me? Who was going to protect me from the unkind people who teased me and stared at me without knowing my story? The thought of having to leave my solid group of besties absolutely terrified me. One day I decided, that's it, I cannot move to California. As I poured a bottle of pills into my hand, I was ready to complete suicide at 15 years old. Moving to California was the catalyst I needed for change. Formerly a complacent C student, in California, I started to apply myself and I earned all A's. In Massachusetts, going to college was not even on my radar. In California, I exceeded all expectations and I went on to graduate school, which is where I met my husband. 2 decades later, there was a second time in my life when I received kindness from a much larger group of people. In fact, it was a gift from over 200 strangers. Shortly after our first and only child, Brian, was born, my vascular syndrome caused my spleen to rupture. I went into cardiac arrest for a long 45 minutes. Yes, I was in a renowned trauma hospital with an awesome trauma surgeon and team. But if it wasn't for those 200 giving blood donors, or if this happened to me in the current state of critically low blood supply levels, I would have died when Brian was 12 days old. Because each individual person decided to be giving and donate their blood, I am alive and I stand here in gratitude today. I have the kindness of 200 people pumping throughout my entire body. How awesome is that? Receiving kindness is indeed a gift. It not only saved my life, it also transformed it. But no matter how kind people were to me, I had to learn 3 powerful lessons to integrate into my life so that I could have a more peaceful life. So I'm ready to share with you the top 3 steps that I share with the people I work with in my caseload in my private practice as a licensed clinical social worker that will bring peace into your life. Step number 1, talk to yourself with the same amount of kindness that you would give your best friend. Step number 2, hands of surrender. Step number 3, give. Number 1, what does talking to yourself like your best friend look like? It's simple. Stop calling yourself stupid or an idiot for doing something human. Would you call your best friend stupid or an idiot? No. So stop doing it to yourself. You are your constant companion. The artist Jewel got it right when she said, in the end, only kindness matters. When we can first be kind with ourselves, this creates a butterfly effect, and then we can authentically be kind to others. Step number 2, hands of surrender. When I'm feeling overwhelmed, I place my hands palm facing up. This simple action is a peaceful reminder that I am only in control of myself. You can only control your decisions, attitude, and behavior of yourself. You have no control over the decisions, attitude, or behavior of others. Step number 3, give. Neuroscientists have shown repeatedly that when we give, our brain produces dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin. And not only do these neurotransmitters release the feel-good chemicals, the feel-good emotions, they also reverse the effects of the stress hormone cortisol. The opposite of stress is peace. So step number 1, speak to yourself with the same amount of kindness that you would give your best friend. Step number 2, hands of surrender. Step number 3, give. Starting right now, I encourage you to do this one simple thing. Be kind to every single person you encounter. And right now, it is so clear that our homes, our communities, our cities, our country, and our world needs peace more than ever. And having peace starts with the person in the mirror. I know having more peace is possible. As John Lennon sings in his timeless song, Imagine, you may call me a dreamer, and I know I'm not the only one. Thank you.